task for Liquid, even though they have only utility. 4 kits still up. Lots of nades, but there it is. Sees to get Elysian Nitro, though. The 1-2 combo, and it's 1 and 2 for each of them. All onto Guardian. He's going to try and sneak up on them. Just wait inside of the site. Burst fire on the first, snaps back over, but JDM's there.
Well then, very uncomfortable for Liquid. It was pretty much full eco there from Navi. They wanted to get the bomb down, but they get 3 kills of their troubles as well. Could have actually won that round. Eco very committed to that first frag. He played it very, very nicely, to be fair. Molotoving towards upper, like you said. That means he can have full focus towards lower ramp. Taken down by the Tech 9 minutes, the bomb was planted straight away, but Simple played that well. Waited for his teammates to come in. Didn't want to overcommit and give another AWP away. So, Nitro and Elise, like you said, playing out of their minds right now, especially Elise. That double spray down from him saves the round. And Guardian made things interesting with the Glock at the end. Did take down Nitro, but overall, a pretty successful round from Liquid there. Just holding them off, picking up both the AWPs as well. So we're going to round number 12. The Liquid money is actually starting to swell here. You can see JDM, he's got 11k. He hasn't died in a while. He's 7 for 3 right now. As we're into round number 12, it's a double AWP set up for Navi on the T side here. Seized and Guardian, 2 top players roll that weapon. Seized is very similar to the setup they have from JDM and Simple, and there it is. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Nitro drops, and an opportunity now for Navi to slow things down and wait for that reaction we know is going to be coming in.
JDM trying to get in a better position with the AWP. Again, he wins the battle against Guardian. It pulls it back, and Elise is going to try and take advantage of this, but Zeus was waiting. And John, I got to say, Elise has been very good in those situations. He's pulled off some kills that potentially shouldn't have, but eventually it had to catch him out, and this time it will.
Yeah, he's got away with a lot in that position. I think that was a poor call considering the situation. They just got the man advantage away from Navi, neutralized things. But Simple, this is an interesting position, right in the open.
It's a super interesting position. This is a one and done. He's trying not to expose himself to A main, but the timing, thankfully Navi doesn't push through. Catch him out trying to go up that ladder. JDM's come over to the CT stairs to disallow any chance that they try and wrap around. Right now, he's staring at Pop Dog. He's looking for the information first to come in from Simple, but no one's looking at Ivy right now. Off camera, Edward inside B site gets a kill. That's going to force JDM to rotate back away and give up this potential to wrap around it behind Simple. JDM, good pick on Edward. Simple finds the other. They're giving themselves the chance. 2 versus 2 and 33 seconds to work with, but still Navi looms large inside of this A site with C's just hoping to get the angle, and Simple spots him up off ladder. Can't land the shot, but they know where he is. Each know where each other are, and that also means that Zeus can start to throw him in exactly where Simple is. JDM needs to get there fast. The jump down leg shot on the no-scope and a knife. He has to do something because he can't get the gun drawn in time. An awkward exchange, but now it's on to JDM. Bomb. It's going to go down default, and it's an AWP on retake. Kit in the hands for JDM. No rifle in front of him, and he's going to go through these Molotovs. That might actually catch them off slightly because they may not expect the timing. But no one peeking right now, and JDM has to find them quickly. He will not. It's Zeus to close it.
What a round that was. It was a 4-on-2. JDM and Simple doing what they could, hitting all the shots, but that awkward exchange ending in the knife as well. Like I said, both AWPers missing the no-scopes. Knife comes in. He knew he'd already flecked them as well, so that works out, but JDM left in a pretty awkward situation there. You've got the AWP. It's the outside bomb site. It's one of the hardest to retake in the entire game. There's so many angles to hold. That was the refrag from JDM, and then Elish pushing up Pop Dog. That was the error for me. He's been doing it so many times. Of course, now they're going to catch onto it eventually. He drops and makes things very difficult, but this was the exciting moment. Look at this play. You'll have to see it happen on the big stage, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. Excitement is everything. Guardian loves to take that pre-fire shot through the wall towards Z Connector. He'll do it every single round. JDM finds Seized again. That's a flash out from Nitro. He pushes through the smoke at Ivy. And Simple now taking Guardian. He's having a tough time trying to get into this with the AWP. It has to be said, as it's another 2-man advantage for Liquid, and it's a 4-round reset that could come in against Navi right now.
Yeah, Navi having a lot of trouble with these aggressive pushes. How many times is JDM going to get away with this? Pushing for the smoke and finding the kill. Doesn't even get a bullet in return. So that's amazing stuff from him. Simple found the second frag as well. This double AWP setup. We hyped it up at the beginning of this game, and it's actually paying dividends right now. 5-on-3. Navi completely lost in this round. They have no real estate. Flamey just looking towards Ivy, hoping he can find something. The bomb's down in T-spawn. Edward will edge his way towards main entrance, but this round's over in my opinion. It's going to be Zeus. They're so separated from each other, hoping there's something just falls into that crosshair.
So Zeus, the one to try and pull this back. It's Hiko inside of B. He's come under siege multiple times in this position, and to be fair, he only has 4 kills to his name so far in this game, but he's done well to hold them off to allow for rotations. And it's oftentimes Simple that's the one to come over, and again, he's the one in B site with him. Zeus, smoke out just beyond the ladder at upper. Good chance that he'll try and go for the fast drop play into the site. but only if that smoke still exists on the timing. He has to wait for his two teammates to come out lower. Hiko knows the situation, knows that gap is there, but he's not dropping down, so Hiko's going to go hunting instead, and he and Simple find the two players coming in from lower, Flamey and Edward, and just Zeus 1 versus 5. The reset is very, very real, and with 8 seconds, Liquid could be very smart about this. If they kill him after the time, not only is it a reset, it's no money at all.
This could work out perfectly. They're pincering him. Oh, the time isn't working in their favor. They could still find him as long as time is 7 seconds, and there it is. Nitro finds the final kill. It's Liquid showing no respect right now, not allowing Navi to play their game and work those slow picks. They're getting picked apart every single round. It is a full reset, Matt. C's the only player of any sort of real cash, and it's going to be $1,000 for 3 players, and they're forcing... Okay, C's bought the AK. So they are going into this. I'd prefer them maybe to keep that money up. They need to get their AWP going forward. This could be a double eco now for sure. And it's going to be seized. AK-47 in hand, body armor as well. One smoke to play with. It's up to him to try and make something happen. We saw miracles from Elite before, but I'm not sure I'm feeling it this time. You can see a more passive game from the CTs this time. They know they're up against a full eco at this point. Nitro spots him. He's ready for the spray down.
He's got the crossfire with the Liege, who steps out, takes some damage, just down in 5. Does worse than that to Guardian, flash back in, but he's found by Flamey. This is where Nitro has to trade and does. 2-man peek, and they're going to go directly past him, and they've spotted JDM, but good second peek takes to the seat. They're trying to find the wall, and that allows Nitro to come out to defend, to hold them back, and Guardian takes more damage, further damage, down to 9 HP. JDM, good shot on Zeus. Bomb dropped. Another round for Liquid, 1 versus 4. Edward, he has picked up an M4 to try and do something about this. They know exactly where he is. He'll get Simple. That'll further confirm his location. They're not overcommitting too much yet because they know that there is, if one more goes down, a definite chance. Edward's very good in these situations. 52 seconds. Nitro sees him again, and he'll close it.
Well, Liquid tracking the money very efficiently there. We've seen so much aggressive play from them so far. They know it's going to be an eco. They sit further back, get JDM up and towards heaven as well, and he's just a turret up there, hitting absolutely everything. Navi find a couple of kills, one towards Ivy, but doesn't account to too much here. The money's pretty strong still for Liquid. You can see 7k in the hands of JDM. Same story for Hiko as well. So we're going to round number 15. And it's going to be Navi. 2 Galils, 2 AKs. And Zeus with that Tech 9. That's what I'm saying. The round before, they had 5k available. One of the players who forced up, I think that was C's. He could have dropped an off this round. That would have been a lot more beneficial, I think, than 1 AK in the previous. We'll see how it works out for them. Last round of the first half here. And the double off setup once again. It's JDM getting aggressive, but Nitro, he wants first blood once again towards Ivy.
Made out. Gets away. In fact, relatively unscathed. Nitro does so, just losing a little bit of utility to hold them off, but now it's going to be a full split from Na'Vi. Everyone fanned out across the map. Round 15. And they want that 9-6 scoreline so that a pistol could draw them level when the guns come out, if they can pick up that pistol in the second half. JDM. Simple, this double up. You mentioned the potency and potential it has. It's certainly paid off in this game so far, and JDM is going to play the closer angle just to make sure no one can come into A main for free.
Yeah, time ticking away now. We hit the 1 minute mark. Navi still have smokes available. Looking like they will be executing towards outside. 3 players at Ivy once again. They've managed to actually get towards the end of it before and taken down by one of the Orbs here. JDM changing his position up. They've actually left Ivy pretty open for now, but it looks like the play is about to come in. Smokes thrown in. What a lovely shot from JDM once again. Nitro aggressive, of course. Sprayed down all 3. And that's round over. It's going to be Zeus remaining. Tech 9 in hand. What a half this has been from Liquid. They've got a game plan, they're sticking to it, finding all those opening kills. Nitro, Elise, JDM, everyone stepping up. Very impressed so far.
When Liquid is at their best, Hiko is often on the bottom of the scoreboard because he's the one that closed it out. Yeah. He hasn't had to. It's all Nitro, Elise, JDM, and Simple. These guys are on fire right now. And the 1-2 punch CT side, if they keep firing like that with the entry potential they have, what an incredible start to this game from Liquid against Na'Vi. 10-5, Henry.
On Navi's pick as well. I didn't expect this kind of scoreline. I thought Na'Vi were going to win the T-half, but they win the pistol. Liquid started strong, and they just kept applying the pressure. They didn't allow Na'Vi to actually play their game at all. We discussed it before. They love to run defaults. They like to find those first picks, but they're getting wrecked absolutely everywhere as well. It's very exciting.
So 10-5 for Liquid. Halftime 1 done of game number 1. A good foot forward from the Americans. We'll be back in halftime number 2. Well, welcome back, everybody, to ESL One Cologne. Our quarterfinal matchup between Team Liquid and Na'Vi will resume. It's 10-5 for the Americans. And what a start they've had, and what an absolute performance by Elige at them rolling the ace on an eco. A follow-up on that round with 4 kills.
Yeah.
And there was all kinds of lovely stuff, including that knife. It was an awkward exchange, but Seas comes away with it, and they ended up taking that round. So another one in the feather of the cap for Na'Vi, but it was only one of the 5 that they achieved.
Yeah, ruthless half there from Liquid. You could see exactly what they had in mind going into this one, and they're in a great position. We go into the second half. Looking now on the T side, they will be going in with 3 sets of armor, Nitro, and Hiko with utility as well. And Hiko's got that tech gun in hand. No armor to go with it, but we'll see how this works out for them. No kit in the hands of Na'Vi, but they are going to be getting 4 sets of armor. Seas on the CZ, and maybe pushing towards Ivy here, but it's going to be Elige, Simple, and JDM with that bomb as well, trying to hunt on his first pick.
So looking desperately to get back into this. I'm not sure why we're not 100% in game just yet. We might have an issue on the Observer PC, but it is 2 kills to start things off for Na'Vi. They're going to try and push down Ivy right now. We can see it on this screen here. To try and make up for the difference is Team Liquid. And Zeus down to 10 HP. That was their best chance to find the entrance, but Edward taking Elige. JDM, the only kill so far for Liquid. This is Na'Vi with a good start to the second half to try and pull this back. If they can get all 3 rounds, it will go to 10-8. There it is. Simple with 1, but only 1 more to add as Edward will put him down. 3 players stay alive. 4 kills in total for Edward on the pistol.
Yeah, very impressive stuff there from Edward, stepping up tremendously. He locks him down, all headshots, and it's going to be Na'Vi taking the pistol here. Liquid tried to do a simple split towards the A side, but didn't really work out for them. Na'Vi waiting for a crossfire established. And we're going to round number 2. Liquid, no bomb planted. So like I said, you do have the option to force by in a second. That is quite traditional. It'll be Tech 9s and armor, but Train, it's not so effective. So they will be doing a very similar approach to what we saw from Na'Vi here. A few smokes, some upgraded pistols. Actually is more of a force buy. 4 sets of armor coming in. JDM, like I said, keeping his money strong, but the objective here is just to get the plant down once again. That's the number 1 port of call here. Setting up those wall of smokes, and once again it's Edward in that same ticket booth position, and C's getting great information there as he pushes in towards the inside area, but Nitro meets him first and he goes down.
So good pickup with that MP9 to start it off. Build up a little bit of bank for C's, the rest on rifles, so good for him to find those early as Guardian with the FAMAS does. See Elise jumping over, he's not going to peek this right away, and as he does, they've gotten so much closer. There's 2 players here. He's used a lot of ammo. He has to swap over to the pistol, and Guardian, he's got 2, finds another no, take that back at Zeus instead, but he did contribute. As Hiko finds him, they will close the round regardless.
Yeah, that doesn't really work out for Liquid there. The 4 spy comes in, and they did all the smoke to the top, focused towards side alley, but locked down by the FAMASes. Difficult round to swallow. It will be a full eco at this point. Liquid will just have the Glocks, maybe a couple of PT50s here. Stick together. Like we saw from Na'Vi, just push in and try and get the bomb planted. This is the replay right now. Not really that convincing, not sticking together. Need to be a little bit closer together to actually make those kills trade effectively. Guardian, though, looking very strong here. And it's a good start for Na'Vi, 2-0. And looking to make it a 3rd as we go into round number 18.
Edward, failed jump, trying to boost up on top of Ticket.
Together.
But seized again with the MP9, is going to try and go aggressive. Insane combined with that of Flamies, takes down Elige, but they're both on the ramp and both go down. Hiko's got them caught in the open, there's nowhere to hide. And the pistols now pick up guns, but touchdown from Zeus. Low HP, guns gone, and it's just Simple 1 versus 3. He made a bomb plant out of this, though, which will bring cash to Liquid. Good job for him in doing so.
That's absolutely fine by me. Hiko doing tremendous work. The fact they managed to get 2 kills, that takes away all the information they have towards that inside side. So they're trying to rotate, work out what's going on, but plan effective. Liquid with the Glocks and the P250s, somehow managing to find 2 kills and a bomb plant as well. That's tremendous going forward. We saw JDM, he has saved his cash. That means he can get the AWP as well in the first gun round here. And we'll see what they decide to do. Strong money available. Liquid, about 6k average across the board, and we'll see what Na'Vi bring to the table. Oh, it's going to be an interesting first round here, man. The double AWP setup, nice and early for Na'Vi. Seas and Guardian. A very strong combo, as I described before, up against JDM. Let's see if they deploy the same sort of aggression we saw from Liquid in the first half.
So we'll see if they can pull this off with JDM's T-side AWP. He's waiting well and truly out toward A main right now to add smokes to the picture inside of A. It's It's not the direct wall of smokes. Instead, it's one on the back of red to allow Simple around the E-box. But 2 kills to the 1 for Na'Vi gives them the advantage. Simple finds Zeus, but Guardian gets Hiko. It's down to just Simple. 1 versus 3. AK bomb dropped in default position at A. But he's gotten to the hitch. And do they still have information on where he is, or has he started to evade their comms? Well, Flamey repeaking certainly does give it away. Has to tap away to find the kill. 3 now for Simple. He needs the ace, but he's only got 21 HP, and timing not in his favor.
Yeah, teammates communicated. It actually done a lot of damage towards Simple there. It was the first gun run from Liquid. They're trying to set the tone of the match. Very fast set piece going towards the outside area. Teams like Virtus Pro do it all the time. Can be great if you find the first kill, but unfortunately for them, Guardian's waiting. He's starting to come to life now. He hits that first shot, and the spray down through the smoke as well from the CT. Just locked it down straight away. Never really got rolling there. And you see Guardian, there it is. That's why he's so good. That's such a tight angle for him to hold, and picks up 2 kills. First gun round going in favor of Na'Vi, and they're closing the gap now. 10-9, and it will be an eco here for Liquid. Desert Eagles purchased, and once again those smokes available, so that set piece towards outside to actually get the bomb down. But we've seen what they can do with pistols so far. Maybe they can actually find a few kills as well.
Edward, quick smoke in on Pop Dog, won't allow them to push through quickly with pistols. Simple with a deagle can sometimes be fun to watch. We'll see if he can find something to start it off.
Definitely.
Double up on the Na'Vi side is a threatening prospect as well.
Yeah,
have to keep the range though, really. They have to let them stay far away.
It's Zeus just with his SMG, so he's trying to find that first kill. He knows there are going to be potentially unarmored players on the other side here. Going pretty aggressive toward that server area. Guardian's baiting him in as well. But smoke's still available for Liquid. 2 of them, in fact. So trying to feel out the map and see if anyone's pushing right now. Elige seems to be favouring this popped up position in this map so far. It's smoked out for now by the looks of things.
Guardian does spot one crossing, but not in time to take the shot against Simple with bomb. As they go in, though, it's Edward spraying down 2. Guardian still looking, and Zeus does pop late. Here's JDM. All a matter of time before they close the last 2 remaining players. In fact, Zeus does it quite convincingly with the UMP. So 3 kills for him on the SMG. Good money gained, and he continues to build up. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, he's already at 10K. So
yeah, he gets a nice little bonus, $1,800 there. So that UMP kills, I should say, work out very well indeed. He can keep that weapon. It's surprising. Like you said, he's got so much cash available, but why not let it swell? Let's get as much money as possible. The UMP, certainly viable, very close situation. Got a lot of armor penetration there, so it does work in the gun rounds. But here we go then. It's going to be 4 orbs on the map here. It's going to be JDM and Simple, of course. And we know what Simple's up to. He likes to go for those really audacious picks, like to push through smokes and flashbangs and try and open the map up for his team. Zeus, though, trying to make that UMP sing in towards that pop dog area. Pushes into the close-up room, and Guardian, though, does feel there's someone on the other side, but JDM continues his strong form here. Opens it up. 5-4 in favor of Liquid.
Nitro and Elige now going to wait top ladder. 10-10 the score. Second attempt for Liquid with guns in this half. As JDM tries to get a shot, we see it in the bottom picture out toward Ivy. That's where he did take down Guardian. Again, he's continued to actually win that op battle quite convincingly so far, has JDM against Guardian, which isn't an easy task. Everyone, including Kenny S. in his peak days, said that Guardian is the hardest AWP player to play against. He's so smart about peaking. So
he just plays it perfectly. He's so good at snapping and holding tight angles. He's got the fastest reaction times of anyone I've ever seen, and it's definitely a tall task to take him down, but JDM stepping up to the challenge today. It's going to be the inside play now from Liquid. Still have utility available as well. That man advantage. The problem is there is going to be Zeus and Flamey waiting in there, but that's actually quite promising. That's actually the AWPs towards outside, but Zeus has managed to pick one up as well. So execution potential now as they've sent 2 players towards upper. Smokes down lower. There we go.
Put both AWPs in place on this B site. Good shot. JDM top smoke. One of them is down. Good positioning from Flamey atop the bomb train. He's going to get one and sees the second AWP finds Simple, but it's traded out. JDM is doing a heck of a job. Another huge round. 4 kills for him. He may go down in the end. His job's done. He's done everything they need to do to get into the site. Edward's going to try and get aggressive to catch them out before the plant comes in, but Liquid is going to take round 11.
Rising to the occasion time and time again. JDM with 4 kills this round. He gets the first towards Guardian. That's at Ivy. They actually bide their time. They don't rush into the situation. They let the CT sweat it out. Back towards the inside side. He goes down lower ramp, and it seemed like Zeus had the opportunity to take it through the smoke there, but he comes down, and what a play this is. Just through the smoke there. Opens things up tremendously, and he picks up 3 more as well. Very nice stuff from JDM. one of the best performances I think I've seen from him. He's actually, how many frags has he got right now? He must be almost at 20. Yeah, 19. Nitro 20 as well. Everyone's just turning up here today. In the third quarterfinal, Liquid, we speculated they could do this, and so far it's looking promising.
Extremely promising. Again, this is Navi's map choice. We go to Nuke next, which was picked by Liquid. Perhaps a bit of a curveball in the veto process. Remember, Cobblestone as well, if needed. It was randomed. Seas tries to get the opening shot over on B. Does get it on the second approach. Simple left in the open, and Nitro's going to try and just hold to make sure that doesn't resume any activity or any aggression from Navi to try and wrap them as they rotate back toward the ladder.
Well, Navi have had a bit of luck here. They have taken down Simple, so Double Orb's working effectively. This time it's C to pick up that first kill. It's up to Liquid now to react and work out where they're going with this. Looks like inside may be favoured. You can see Hiko holding the flanks as well. He will start to join his teammates now. Smoke's down to low around that. Will just expend some of the utility for the CT. They're trying to bleed them out a little bit more. Have time to play with here. Still Liquid, so 2 smokes in the bank as well. Up to JDM as he is boosted in those upper halls, looking to find that first kill. Edward listening out from Pop Dog.
And he knows Alige that Edward is down there. He has to be with that smoke coming through. He's going to try and play on the edge of it. Time ticks away. 30 seconds to work with for Liquid. And Flamey pushed up under ladder with C's watching for aggro. That takes the end of the equation. Instead, it is going to be on to Edward. Flash goes through. He's able to dodge it, but does get the trade, Nitro, as Alige goes in first. So this time, the opposite of how they normally approach it, but Nitro goes down to Guardian. 2 entry fraggers out. It's the clutch master, Hiko, with the promising AWP of JDM, but 2-man disadvantage. 8 seconds. This is done. Is it actually? He's gone back. He's actually just got there in time. I thought he wasn't going to make it from ladder, so he's actually got a bomb down, but still a 1 versus 4 for JDM. If he pulls this off, it would be the most unlikely clutch of all. And he's going to peek out, look aggressively towards Zeus. He did scope in. Zeus knows he's there, so tries to back away, and he can't land the shot. Impressive that he got there with that literally half second of time.
Yeah, he came towards outside, trying to do what he could, try and get that 1 kill to give him a chance to get that bomb down. He doesn't get it, but JDM plants, and that helps boost the economy by $800. I think the money should be fine. Actually, it's actually pretty devastating, you know. Even after winning 1 round, they have been fully reset, so it's going to be that plant helping out, but I don't think they can probably justify forcing into this one. It's about 3k average across the board. They could get Tech9's armor and the smokes as well. I just don't think that's the right call right now. It's 11-11. It's not too late. Don't need to make those risky decisions.
11-11. We see it a lot, don't we?
We see it almost every game, I think.
Something about that.
Indeed. Well then, it will be Tech9's and some P250 to dig on that as Simple with no nades to work with really. This is a pretty redundant round. Unless someone goes absolutely sick for Liquid, there's no real chance of them having any real impact here, but Navi will be fully aware of this after winning 5 rounds in a row, dropping 1 and then resetting Liquid as well. They know they just need to sit back and exactly that. Seized. He has full control of the inside area, but this could get uncomfortable.
He did allow them to slip by. What a shot on the JDM, though. And as they go for the plant, he's going to deny that. Seized. He's got 4 kills. A brilliant round from him. Looking for the ace. Not the HP, and the pistol can't close it, so Hiko will deny, but 1 versus 4. As you say, the money in tatters still for Team Liquid. It's going to be Navi that take back the lead.
Indeed. Well, you can see what's so effective for Navi when they have this double orb setup rolling. You can see the objective right now, get C towards the upper halls towards inside. That means he has full vision of that brown halls area, and he can actually allow his teammates to play 4 towards outside. If you're confident in that position, you can find 1 frag. You have enough time to actually call for rotations, and it makes the outside potential very dangerous indeed. It is going to be the tactical pause this time from Liquid. A time to discuss. They have lost the lead now. It's going to be 12-11 in favour of Navi. Money is available, and it looks like they're all in, because JDM has purchased the AWP. He's got the orb, head armour, no nades available, but Alige, he will be purchasing as well here. I think he might be the one who dropped the orb because he's minus 5,400 right now. So I guess they're trying to work out how they balance the books here. What's the next play? This might be technical actually. There's a referee coming in.
It may be. Perfect timing for a technical pause.
Yeah, but I guess you're not allowed to speak in these pauses.
Exactly
right?
That's the thing. So not to incite any possibility of something else. It is very strict rules now on these technical timeouts for that exact reason. But yeah, I mean, interesting what you pointed out, though, the negative 54 on Elige, who's now on 150. It's not like JDM can throw a gun back his direction.
He has. He's minus 3,700 as well. So he's brought armor out and a 2,700 AK. So that works out. He's dropped the AK over. Elige has dropped the AWP, and this is a good call, I think. We've seen how strong JDM has been so far. The rest of his teammates start to purchase as well. They won't have the double AWP set up on the T side, but that's fine. Only need one, really. It's going to be simple purchasing up the AK-47, but Navi at this point don't need to change anything. This has been a very successful second half for them. It was a huge deficit going into the second half. 10-5, they managed to take back the lead now. And looks like the pause is coming undone. And we're getting back into this one. The crescendo of this first map with the best of three. We move on to Nuke map, which I'm interested about. Imagine if Liquid managed to win this map and they get Navi or Nuke. We know they're not comfortable on that for sure. It's going to be crazy to see how that goes down. It's such an interesting pick for the major. The veto system we have, it's so dangerous. If you're confident on it and you're an underdog, why not? Let's just see what we can do on it.
So second playoff appearance in a major for Team Liquid. And right now against Navi, who have appeared in the last two grand finals. This quarterfinal is definitely a tantalizing prospect because Liquid certainly have put a best foot forward. But as you say, late in the game, Navi's taken the edge back. JDM on the AWP. They've gone for the buy on Team Liquid. Flamey at the server, facing inward, is going to let Guardian try and bait him out, take the aggro at that Ivy position. But Hiko's waiting for a counter push as Liquid falls into their default.
Indeed, and you can see Guardian and Flamey now trying to give Liquid a taste of their own medicine as they push towards Ivy. Flamey will be baited as well, so Guardian will take this first shot. He's hoping multiple players will be around that corner. Flamey thinks better of it, decides to fall back in, I guess, but at this point they can hold Guardian this tight angle. It means Ivy is completely locked down and they can focus their efforts towards the outside area. As Elige and JDM do make their way towards Pop Dog right now. I think this will be an inside play. You can see them tentatively trying to get towards the upper halls here. This is the problem. They haven't actually locked it down nice and early. They don't know CZ on the other side. It's Nitro. That's one audacious phase considering they normally have to Molotov that position before you can face it, but he goes around and gets away with it. So he's not there this round. He's actually going to be toward that inside sight. Right at the back by Connector, looking towards the lower ramp. Baiting in Edward, he's by the spools as well. This is quite a nice little setup they've got going on.
Guardian as well close by on Z. Can get the rotation either direction. Smokes to come over on A. Flamey spots those up clearly. And it is the wall, but there's none on Hitch. So they've got it out toward the bomb train, but there is still a gap. And Zeus is on top of Blue, which is the perfect position to play to counter this out as he finds Nitro. Good shot from Flamey. Drops bomb. Zeus has the Elige. It's all too perfect. This CT setup is flawless from Navi.
Now Navi, they're coming to life there, 13-11. That's a huge round for them to win. A clean sweep as well. Liquid hunting for that first frag at the start, but Navi is getting so much information. They're pushing that Ivy area, focusing towards outside, like I said, and the execution comes in. It's pretty lackluster. The smokes go over the top, and you can see how comfortable Navi look trying to defend that. The good crossfires towards E-Box and above main entrance as well, locking them down. Edward with the AK-47. And we go into round number 25. The money has been broken, and after such a successful campaign in the first half on the CT side, it's looking pretty grim here on the T. Money is about $2,500, and one round will put Navi in touching distance of map point here. So need to work out how they approach the situation. This will be the tactical timeout this time, Matt. No technical, that's for sure. I can tell you that right now. It will be them kind of considering their options. I don't think they will buy here. It would be a difficult one. The loss bonus is a third stage right now, so they're going to have money available next round for sure. If they force sport, then it'll be a difficult situation for them. I just heard what kind of timeout it was in my ear. Did you get that?
I didn't at all.
Okay.
But
let's have a look at the pictures. We can see if anyone's got their headset on.
One thing that I'm noticing on the graph in specific is just that Elige has quieted down significantly since that first half.
Yes, indeed.
And that's, we said it was incredible that they played so well on CT, and Nitro and he are the entry potential on T. Well, that's the problem that they're having right now. They've had no entry potential so far.
The only round they've actually won so far is when JD went absolutely sick towards the inside side. It was amazing, but you can't rely on that every single round. They're not working together, and they're not getting the kills and trading. They're not even making things uncomfortable right now. There hasn't been any crazy clutch situations. I can't even really remember a situation where the bomb's gone down. I think it's gone down twice so far, but just in circumstances where they've been with pistols and trying to stick together and try and force that situation. The buy does come in as we have 20 seconds remaining on the timeouts. It's going to be tech lines purchased. No utility just yet. Like I said, lost bonus next round will be at $2,900. So with the 2K they have left over, it's not going to be the best of buys. Won't have to have that double AWP setup. They can get a glass cannon if required, but all in now for Liquid. This was Navi's pick. We expected them to win this map, but Liquid have definitely put up a very convincing case so far.
Convincing, but convincing is not enough. It has to be conviction. As the Pistols, they'll buy into that $2,000 territory. It's 3 rounds against them now, so the lost round bonus starting to build back up on the other side of the things. Navi's got a ton of money left over, so not only does Liquid have to win one and avoid a reset, they've got to chisel away at a very solid bank account on Navi's side.
With Zeus at 13k, they're pretty much set up for the rest of this game now. They'll win this round, that'll be things like $16,000. It's going to be the fast outside push. Flamey dealing with it though, the 3-man spray down, making it look easy. Simple does reply. He does an eagle hedge on towards Guardian, but that's his position given away. I was going to say that should be the kill, but he finds a second.
Edward, though, does get Hiko back. It's just simple 1 versus 3. He's got the first 2 to his name. 4 HP, though, to work with. Fortunately, he can't send a grappling hook over there to pull it toward him. It's down, and it's firmly in the awareness of Na'Vi. And as Edward comes over the top of the train, they clip him through the edge of the box. It's 14 rounds now for Na'Vi. Careful not to knife your teammate. We've seen that happen already once this event.
We have. Not mentioning any name, but there's been some interesting knifing affairs.
He was the problem.
Indeed. Well, 14-11, and Liquid now, like I said, they do get quite a healthy loss bonus going into this round. The AWP is there, like I say, would be glass cannon there, so that's exactly what's happened here. JDM, AWP, no grenades. And he has got some body armor, actually, so it's not the end of the world here, but the M4 is a lot more deadly without the head armor. And it looks like maybe a fast execute once again. The smokes go over the top, and it's simple and Nitro to open things up here. Molotovs come out, and let's see if Navi can actually hold them off.
Nitro threw the Molotovs, but down to 20 HP on his way in. He's got to hold up and wait for Elysian Simple to try and wrap around for an E-Box to try and get inside the site, and Edward's just waiting, knowing that Nitro's gone in that direction. He's not peekable from elsewhere. Simple goes underneath him, he spots that, takes bomb off Elysian, adjusts the aim, takes tip in the second as well, and Zeus, he'll trade out JDM, Nitro as well, the round over, Hiko falls. Again, a really good hold from Na'Vi.
The CT sounded tremendous, but this has been lackluster so far from Liquid. Not getting anything rolling, the picks aren't working, the fast plays, the set pieces, not finding kills. There hasn't been any real close situations. This looks very comfortable for Na'Vi now. Just holding strong at every point of the map. Great teamwork across the board, and now we go into round number 27. It's map point for Na'Vi, and they bring out the auto sniper to finish it off. It's going to be Flamey, and Seized and Guardian, 3 sniper rifles available, and on the other side, Liquid is not looking too great. A scout for JDM, Nitro just in that Tech 9, limited across the board here. And you can see those simple kills coming from Zeus on your screen right now, but this is it. 4 in a row card from Liquid, and they only have 1 round in the second half so far.
Flamey trying to stare it down with that AWP as his teammate rotates past him. That's Seized. Getting closer to that smoke is Elige. Up on top of the ledge, just forward of where the ramp begins so he could try and drop down quicker, not show his feet so easily. Nade goes in, that'll do slight damage to him. This auto sniper. It's in prime position. Flash comes through to counter it out, though. He's walked through flames. Thankfully, his smoke actually comes out and extinguishes those. So Flamey only loses 6 HP, and now he starts tapping away. Down goes Nitro. Good response with pistol. Finds Elise trying to wrap back around from the train on the lower sidewalk. Catch off that position, but JDM inside the site gets found by Flamey again. It's the auto sniper still wreaking havoc, and it's going to close it onto Hiko. It's over. Na'Vi have taken map number 1. Despite Liquid's 10-5 first half, they come up completely flat on the terrorist side.
It looked like it was being an absolutely incredible game here with Liquid opening things up. Pop there. It was great to watch in the first half, but so poor in the second. Just couldn't get anything going. Na'Vi, amazing teamwork there. It just looked a little bit too easy for them. They were never really challenged. No one was finding the picks. Liquid threw a plethora of ideas at them. Like the fast plays, the set executions just never really happened for me in the second half. The only round they win is when JDM goes absolutely